Alright, so I had a bunch of questions about these tires here that are on here, which I guess I'm not sure what they call them. Whatever, the standard tire that comes on the Kubota. So we had a couple questions about how do they affect the yard? Do they tear it up? So we had a bunch of rain all day the day before yesterday. So now, if you actually look, I did try to add into the one clip. This is pretty soft. That's just with my foot. So the ground here is really, it's soft. It's wet. It's moist. Seems like it's quite a rainy season. So what I'm going to do is I'll set this up and I'll come out here and I will make a turn. Basically what I did was I made a nice tight slow turn in two-wheel drive, and you can see we did have some impression here out across, but not bad. That was a tight turn in two-wheel drive on really wet ground. Normally if it's dry I usually don't have any issues. Now I'll try to do one here in four-wheel drive just so you can see what the difference is. So we didn't really hit this area here. So here, check this out. Just as moist, just as wet. Alright, so substantially more digging in. And this, like I said, this is wet ground here. We just had a bunch of rain yesterday. This ground is like no rocks. It's really clay, really soft, very easy to make an impression. You can actually see here where it was actually pushing the front end when you were coming around because of it being locked in four-wheel drive and not allowing it to spin. So that kind of gives you an idea of how those tires act on this ground when it's wet. It's getting pretty buggy here now. So hopefully we'll have a couple dry days and I can actually show the difference on drier ground more so than the moist ground. So, but that's what these tires are. And that's how they dig in. Definitely don't want to come across this. Freshly seeded stuff. But yeah, see? You can see the outside tire was actually digging in and pulling some out. But like I said, just my general running back and forth, it's fine. It's not hurting a thing. Alright. It's probably like 2 hours since I made the video going in the circles, but we did mow the grass, and this is actually tire tracks from the zero turn through the yard here where it was moist. Going around the tree. See if we can see any marks. The tractor. Ah. Yeah, you can see it. It's right there. There's the marks after we're mowing. What they look like. Hi. Psst, psst. Alright, so about a week ago, when I had really wet ground, I wanted to show how these tires affected the grass and how much they dug in on a tight turn with and without four-wheel drive engaged. So the tires are still pretty much the same. You can see here, we'll walk over here right now where I don't have any grass. And I mean, I can't push in. I mean, it's still, you can tell it's damp, but it's pretty dry. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to jump on this thing here real quick. And this is the exact same area where I made the turn last time. So alright, that was a two-wheel drive turn. We're not tearing up any grass too bad. I think that's from a horse. See, I think a couple areas it looks like you can see where it laid the grass over. Alright. Now I'm going to move over to this area right here a little bit because I know there's no traffic except for some horse traffic. Alright. Alright, that finished out our tight four-wheel drive turn. And I can tell you I considerably could see more. You can actually see it right through here. It's really hard because of the light. But it did. Yep, right here you can see it. See the track? That front right outer wheel really wanted to dig into the yard in four-wheel drive on a very tight turn. All the way through here. You can actually see right through here, yep. The back one usually ends up doing a little bit, but it kind of just disturbed the grass a little bit. So, I know I had a couple questions, guys asking about ag tires and how these that came equipped were on the grass. Now, I consider this actually, it's not too dry right now, and it is moist. So, I would consider this almost normal conditions, just so you can see what the differences were. So, alright, and don't forget, that is with the ballast box on.